Again, my name's Gabe Zone. A couple more little videos I want to make on the songbird, you know, Senator Lame Brain Johnny McCain. One of the things that a lot of people had a difficult time understanding as to why he wasn't a hero was that he was offered early release on a number of occasions, yet he preferred to stay with the other pilots. Well, he didn't have the same accommodations that they did, but that's a different story. What I've been able to uncover is that McCain actually accused the people that were released early. There was, I think, 3 different separate groups of prisoners that were released early. And he referred to them as the slipperies, as the slimies, and as the sleazies. See, he didn't want to be considered to be in that group. All of those that were released had provided the kind of information that the North Vietnamese wanted to extract from them, which is why they were allowed to be released. And could you imagine what would have happened if McCain took advantage of the early release? I mean, his father was the admiral of the entire Pacific Fleet. So, I mean, his father probably would have had a heart attack. The thing is, McCain was smart enough to realize that if he did take an early release, he would be in the same category of what he called those that did take early release: the slipperies, the slimies, and the sleazies. So, that should clarify and explain to anyone as to why McCain didn't take advantage of the early release. If he would have faded off into obscurity like most of the other pilots that were captured. But instead, he became a war hero. He became Senator Johnny McCain. Huh? The problem with Senator Johnny McCain is he doesn't remember which side of the fence he's on any longer. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's a whole different story. But I think it's important for people to understand why he didn't take an early release. Because he didn't want to be what he called those that did. The slipperies, the slimies, and the sleazies. Well, I'm just hoping that it all comes out before he sort of passes away from old age. You know what I mean? I don't want him to think that he fooled us forever. I want him to realize that he was found out for being what he is. You know what I mean? The songbird out of Hanoi Hilton. That's what he is. And even if that doesn't come out over the next whatever it is before he passes away, history will identify him as being what he was. Which I believe, based on the information that he provided to the North Vietnamese as far as altitude, flight path, any turns that they make. I also read that he had told the Vietnamese captors that they were ordered to bomb orphanages, churches, hospitals. Those were the intended targets. Huh? And then again, there's rumors that he made like 35 propaganda films. Johnny, you will be remembered for what you are, and it is not a war hero.